Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, and welcome back everyone to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys for being here live, and thank you those of you that are watching the replay. Today, it's a very exciting day. It's the 777 portal, and we have Jason from Ray of Light Tarot here on the channel to do mini readings and to make a really epic announcement. So, how are you doing, Jason?
I am so excited, Jai. I am so excited. This is going to be fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes, as you guys are coming in, I'll just take a minute to remind you guys to please subscribe, like, and share this video on social media, because we actually do have a really awesome thing to announce. And also make sure that you download my free moon astrology guide. And I also have a new newsletter that I started. It's a human design newsletter. That's a monthly one. And once you download the guide, you're like automatically entered to receive that every month. And I forgot to mention that today's the last day to sign up for the human design map special, which is if you order your human design map, which is a booklet that I write for you, talking about your type, your strategy, your authority, your profile, incarnation cross, defined channels, undefined channels, and the centers. And anyways, it's a really cool thing. But what I'm doing now is that the special offer gives you a free 30-minute session with me to go over it. So today's the last day. So feel free to sign up. And dude, I've been getting a lot of those, and I'm really excited.
Nice. Yeah, Jai's newsletters are awesome. So sign up for sure.
Oh, thank you.
They're the business.
Yeah, yes. So let's make our special announcement.
Should we make it?
Yeah, let's make it.
Let's just make it. You're right.
And then we can talk about it again later.
I'm so excited
as the evening
about this.
goes on.
Okay.
So Jason came to me with this like amazing. This is how it always happens though. Like Jason comes to me with these amazing ideas, and then
let me just say it started when I saw you in Sedona, right?
That's right.
It kind of started. That's when we were like, we need to do
something together. Yeah,
For those of you who don't know, Jai and I saw each other last month at Sedona and hung out with her husband and I don't know what you'd call him, but yeah, we had a good time.
It was awesome. So we have a really powerful portal. Well, today's a portal. It's the 777 portal. But there's obviously our yearly Lionsgate portal that is coming up on August 8th, which is a really powerful time for manifesting. So we have created this like really awesome masterclass called the Lionsgate Masterclass, where we are going to be talking about the Lionsgate portal, how it works, how to work with it through manifesting, working with our energy, the law of attraction, the laws of the universe. Yeah. And then earlier you were talking about how you really want to focus on using our energy. You want to share a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely, Jai. So guys, I am so excited. You know, Jai and I have the most fun when like an idea comes up in my head and then she just takes it and runs with it. And this is one of those situations. So this masterclass is going to be really exceptional. I think you're all, any of you who are able to join and take it, you're going to benefit a lot. One of the things that we talked about after doing the inner child work class recently was harkening back to the Magic Playground class, which was all about manifestation. I've really been thinking about how one of the keys that I've and sort of things that I've picked up about manifesting or deliberate creation is that you really want to work with the energy. So it's really good to be aware of astrology, astrological events, when there are gateways that open up specifically. For example, today, 777 portal. It's a great time to manifest. It's a great time to bring great ideas to completion or to spring new ideas. And then obviously the Lionsgate portal, 8/8, coming up next month. We want to teach you guys how to not only use the tools that you've already gotten and gained from us and other places to manifest, but also to manifest or be deliberate creators by working with the energy when it's ripe, when the energy is there, finding that sweet spot instead of pushing. We're always, as human beings, we've all been raised to push against things and to force. No. This is all about allowing and working with the energy, finding the sweet spot. It's like riding a wave, right? And this is going to be such an epic night. It's going to be one night only, about 2+ hours. Did you mention the ebook that we're putting together?
No, I haven't even talked.
Okay, guys, we haven't even talked about. This is going to be, guys. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is going to be insane.
So you actually get an ebook, and the way that we're creating it is we're actually a lot of things that we're going to be talking about. We have actual like tangible, practical ways of using this energy and working with it, the energy of manifesting. And so the ebook are basically the tools for manifesting given to you in this like really awesome, practical ways. And I'm having so much fun putting that together.
Too. Well, Jai, you know, like I do. And one of the things that stuck with me after the Magic Playground course that we did that was so great was a couple different people came to me and they said, the course was great. It was great information, but I feel like it's so easy for you guys to manifest and it's so hard for me. Like I don't have the touch. And it's like, no, you actually do. But what we're going to do with this ebook, we're going to share our own, like, I have a chapter that's going to be literally dedicated to sharing the things that I've learned, my experiences in specific manifestation experiences, specific examples, and how it feels and how it works and what to do. This book is going to be, the book itself is going to be well worth we wanted to make this very affordable for people. So the price is going to be like the ebook itself, what Jai and I are doing, the Lionsgate Portal ebook for manifestations is going to be all on its own worth it. And then the course, I just feel like you guys, this masterclass is going to be such an epic event, an opportunity. And I want everyone to come away from this feeling like, okay, I know what to do now. And if I have any questions, I can go back and find the answer in the Lionsgate Portal book, right? It's there for you. And it's really exciting writing it because it's reminding me of experiences that I've had that have taught me that I like certain things that I do to this day based on experiences and successes in manifestation that happened 5 years ago. That it's been kind of nice to harken back and remind myself of how I started doing some of the things that I do and why they work so well. So
it is really fun to sit down and think about, like, how does this, how is the magic activated, and it's really fun to break it down. We always have so much fun together also. So
we do. And that's but you know what, Jai, that right there is manifestation, isn't it?
Yes.
It's doing something that you love, that you have fun doing, having a high,
it's a
finding
great
a high
example.
vibration, riding that wave. That is manifestation. Now there are lots of other details, and there are recipes that could seem a little complicated, but if you can master them, woo, it's fun.
Yeah.
And so we are going to teach you in a master class how to master the art of deliberate creation and manifestation. And I think, guys, join us. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
It's going to be really fun.
So I posted the link in the chat, and the link is also in the description of this video. There's an early bird discount through July 25th. It's $88. After July 25th, it's going to be $111. So you want to make sure you sign up with the early bird discount. And what you're going to get is the 2-hour masterclass happening on August 8th, 2023 at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. You are also going to get the ebook that Jason and I will provide with the tools for manifesting. And also we're going to do a giveaway. So like if you guys sign up for the class, you'll be entered to win a giveaway, and it'll be a tandem reading with me and him. And honestly, like there's so many things that we have studied and are able to provide and help with, that it's like open-ended really. That session is like, what do you need? What do you want? And then we can exactly design that for you individually. So there is a giveaway for everyone that does sign up. You'll be entered to win. So super excited. Let me say hi.
And something while you're doing that, I'm going to go and share our video on my channel. So go ahead.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. So I just want to say hi to everybody that's actually here live. We are going to do mini readings, and the link is to sign up is below. It's $33 for a mini reading. And I'm going to go check the list. We have a list going already. There's 3 people on it, and I already see notifications coming in. So give me 1 second to read the list to you. But I just want to say hi to Darcy for being here. Welcome in. Jacqueline, hello from Chile. Saludos. We've got Rachel here as well. Alan, welcome in. Belinda, good to see you. Maesi, the butterfly, welcome in. Malia, welcome in. And Raessa, hello. So if you're here and you're watching, like say hi in the chat, because we love the interaction. Most of my videos are usually live, so that's kind of how I roll. But I'm going to go and update the list. If there's anything else that you wanted to say, Jason, before we jump into the readings. Okay, so
sorry, yes.
No worries.
Yes, so the only thing I just wanted to say, guys, is regarding this masterclass, and also we have some more exciting things on the horizon that just God. We don't want to give you too much too soon, but I will say, you want to do this masterclass on the Lionsgate portal, especially if you plan to be working with Jai and I in the future and going forward, because there's going to be just a wealth of opportunity for you. And I think this is a great launching off place for you, is to start with this masterclass on the 88 portal, get into the abundance of it all, get your ebook from us, because writing this is like I said, I told you how that feels very, very divinely inspired. And the two of us collaborating on things, it always seems to have a special magic to it. And this is going to give you some really good extras, right? Very necessary extras towards your own manifestations and making things come about. So just really, I would recommend getting the early registration, because that's a pretty big savings. That's almost like $25 savings. So, or 23. So that's a good savings. And then it's like almost 25%. So that's big. And so it's 88 all the way up. And when is the early bird ending? July
25th. So up until July 25th, early bird discount. And then after that, it'll be 111. So yeah, plenty of time. You got plenty of time to sign up. Plenty
of time.
And the link has already been provided in this video, and also on my link tree on my IG bio. Like there's a link in my bio. And I did
go ahead and post it, Jai. I put it on my community page on YouTube also. So.
Perfect. So so it's out there. We really hope you guys join us. So here's the list that we have going so far. And I can promise you, readings with Jason and I are fucking amazing. So we've got Malia.
Thank you.
Malia is number 1 on the list. Then it's Darcy. And then it's Lightworker Enterprises. You got to let me know who that is. You got to tell me your name so I can write it down here. Then we have Joni Taylor. Hopefully I said that name correct. And then Rachel
Sweet.
Parks. So we've got
Awesome, guys.
five on the list, starting with Malia. Feel free to put up your question, and then we'll share what decks and stuffs we're going to be using. And tonight, when I do my own readings on my own, I do astrology and stuff, but tonight it is just tarot and oracle. That's how Jason and I work together, but I can promise you they're going to be amazing readings. So
yeah, when we do tandems, we try to keep it as, because it can get really deep. I mean, the message can get really, specific and intense, but we want to also keep it, narrowed down. So that's why she's not offering all the other stuff tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So Nancy, can you tell me which one are you? Are you Lightworker Enterprises? And then Joni, are you like Johnny? Maybe it's Johnny Taylor. I don't know. I feel like the name is spelled very different than I'm used to.
How is it spelled?
Johnnnie.
Oh.
Joni.
Yeah, Johnny probably.
Johnny. Yeah.
And that sounds like Johnny. Maybe a female Johnny?
Yeah.
The IE.
Hello, Raven. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Zainab. Welcome in. And
Hola.
Nancy as well. Satnam. Okay, so Lightworker Enterprises is Nancy.
Zainab.
Okay, sounds good. And then info for mini read is up in the description. Yes, it is. All right, let's start with Malia. Okay, but first of all, I'm going to be using my Gene Keys, Oracle cards, Animal, Spirit, and my Astro dice. What are you going to be using, Jason? And I need to go
Love it. Okay.
Look real quick.
So I'm going to be using the Cosmic Tarot and the Energy Oracle deck. So those are the two decks I'm going to be using, and I might reach over for my for my Thoth deck, this deck, if I get a little bit so moved to do that one.
Love it. Awesome.
Loves it.
Oh, you know what? I think you might want to turn off the blurry background.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking about
cards, that. Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, oh, the cards.
You're right.
Might be hard for them
I was
to
just
see.
thinking of that. You know where I turned that off? I don't even know.
Maybe under the video sessions. The video.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's so crazy how it's like 777 portal, and then we're talking about the 888, and we're announcing it. I like honestly forgot that it was the 777 portal today.
Isn't that? I know. I had forgotten that too. I found it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
awesome.
There we go.
Okay. Perfect.
Is that better?
Perfect. Yes.
So you can see my unmade bed, my laundry hamper. That's why I had it blurred, guys. But you know what? It's all love here.
Nobody cares.
It's all love.
Oh my God. All right. So let's freaking do this. So we're going to start with Malia's general reading, and I'm just going to start shuffling cards and see what we get.
That's a little better. Let's do it. Oh, wow. What was her question?
She just wanted a general reading.
General? Okay, thank you, Malia.
This card just flew. I had to go grab it, so I'm sure it's a powerful message for you. Okay, and let's pull Animal, Spirit. I know, always upgrading, right, Raven? Love that. Okay. And let's see which Astro dice. And you sure you don't have any
Same here, Jai.
question?
The cards are flying hard for me.
Oh, okay. It's funny. You're like general read, but I feel like there's a question lurking. Okay, I'm going to save the Astro dice, but I'll start by sharing my cards while you pull yours, Jason, and then we'll see. Afterwards, I'll do the Astro dice at the end. Okay, so here we go. I pulled a gene key and an animal. You got the 37th gene key. And this one moves from the shadow of weakness to the gift of equality to the city of tenderness. It's from the point of view of the human heart, all humanity is one family. My gift to you. I am your friend. I have deep respect for you. I don't want you to change who you are at your core. You are a completely unique, worthy being, and there is a place for you in this world of ours. I see you with deep tenderness. It is time to take your place with pride, humility, and profound self-acceptance. When you look at yourself, see your weakness and vulnerability as your strengths. when you look out at the world, see beyond polarities, beyond gender stereotypes, beyond patriarchy and matriarchy. Aim your eye towards synthesis to the entire continuum of beauty available to all of us. Equality is your birthright. You and me, we are family. That's actually really cute. You know what I'm getting, what I'm sensing from this is that the universe or your spirit guides, you know, angels, teachers, what they want to tell you is that you are ready to sort of step into a more profound or deeper purpose. That's what I'm getting with this. And then you got the bear, and the bear is about, it's transformation because it's moving from, it's waking up from slumber. It's waking up from like spiritual slumber. That's what the bear does. It like hibernates. And then when the spring comes, it wakes up and it comes out, and it's about transformation and like awakening. And that's what I feel. You stepping into more fully into your sense of self, your grounded self, and being okay, like the confidence that comes through when you learn to accept and be okay with the fact that you're not perfect. You know, like we're not perfect. But if we learn to move through the shadows, the weakness, and learn to see all of that as like our strength, that's where we fully step into this like beautiful kind of mature energy. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right now for you with these cards. And I'll let you show your cards, Jason, and then I'll do some astro dice.
Definitely. So Jai, I definitely feel you hit the nail on the head with the message. What I am seeing that's even deeper though, in the first card you held up, I'm seeing this message that it's like somehow connected to your daughter, Malia, to Layla. The card even felt like her energy for some reason. And also with the message, it feels connected. So I'm just going to go into this and tell you what it feels like the message is about. So there is this strong awakened energy coming out of that slumber, this awakening, huge forward movement. But within an awakening is a duality, especially when someone's as young as Layla is. It's very important. So you've got Princess of Cups, right? Five of Cups, there is this grief energy, this sort of trying to pick up the pieces of something. And then the Eight of Wands, right? This beautiful opportunity for forward movement. Then in the energy oracle, you have the action card, and you see the white horse and the black horse. There's a race going on within her, and it's a balancing act, and it's a race to see what wins out. I got a sense of dysmorphia. So I don't even know how to tackle this. I just want you to be aware that communication is going to be so key as her mom right now, because she's got these great spiritual gifts and there's such an opening up. But at the age she's at for some reason, and I don't know, I know you were on vacation recently or had some travel. I don't know if maybe you've noticed this. There's coming along with that beautiful growth opportunity, there's an insecurity that's developing too. So you can actually be careful to foster the growth, the spiritual growth, and not let any dysmorphia or potential energy of becoming insecure and shutting down a little bit, because kids can be a certain way, and there's just an energy. She's got such a beautiful soul, but I just feel a duality happening in her life right now where she might be struggling a little bit with her growth. She's got the healer of the ages card. Wow. That's that Christ-like energy. And I mean, kind of the message of Christ was he suffered also. He was a healer who also suffered, kind of that wounded healer, that Chiron energy. And I'm getting a lot of that potential right now from Layla. And there's that duality and there's this action. But I want you to remember, in the midst of whatever the struggle may be for her right now, you're going to see beautiful leaps and strides forward too. This is so amazing. And so it's exactly that bear. There's something awakening and coming through, and it's going to be it's attached to her, but it's part of your awakening too, because you're her mother. So you're going to be getting huge messages too. Just know, with Six of Pentacles in the foundation here, there is a big need for balance, almost a harmonizing and reminding her that these leaps and strides forward spiritually are much more important than whatever this grieving is about, and the things they all need to be honored and acknowledged, because every feeling matters. But I don't want to make sure that you're tending to and fostering whatever that might be about. That I felt this energy of kind of a struggle that's coming along with that empathic energy. When you're empathic, everything can hurt too, right? Much more than it would to somebody who's maybe not so empathic or not connected. And so there's a lot of pain attached to her journey, but there's also a lot of beauty, growth, and opportunity. And so the more she's impressed upon how special and empathic and beautiful she is, the less the pain of whatever that other side of the coin is going to be. Okay. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, and that was a great message. And what we want to add to that is that you got Mars. They're hard to see these, so I'll just tell them. Mars in Sagittarius in the 4th house. Mars is about drive and motivation and taking action. And so it's funny because the bear wakes up from the slumber and steps into action. It's like an initiation or a beginning of a journey. And Sagittarius is the sign of exploration. It's the sign of learning. It's the sign of higher education, and it's growth. So it's spiritual integration. So it's about taking action towards spiritual integration and beautiful and fun journeys, but it's in the 4th house of the home and family. So it definitely relates to your relationships with your family, like direct family, and you were talking about, your mom, we were talking about your daughter too. So all of these relationships there's something about this theme of home and family for you that is like a big deal right now. And you're growing and evolving because of it. I also want to mention that the 37th gene key in human design is the 37th gate, and it's found in the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is the center of emotions. So, and it controls basically the emotional waves, or it has to do with trusting how you feel and letting that wisdom of your feelings and your emotional wave to like guide your decision making, which means you have to let yourself move through the emotional waves, like the highs and the lows, and only make decisions once you get to a neutral space and you can look back at experiences and with much more understanding move forward. So
beautiful.
Cool.
That's beautiful. And that's an interesting message. I love that. Remember, healer of the ages. That's a strong energy, man. Like,
yeah,
we're talking like indigo child there.
that's definitely beautiful.
Dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Love you, Malia.
Love that. So next we have Darcy. You can put up your question and I'm going to double check the PayPal, but we've got Darcy, Nancy, Johnny, and Rachel.
Sweet.
After Rachel, we also have Belinda. Okay, so list is updated.
Linda.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Sorry, guys, I can't see the chat. So if I don't respond to you, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I don't have the video pulled up here. So if I don't respond to something, I just can't see the chat. So just assume that communicate to Jai.
Yeah, I'm watching the chat
with your thanks and whatever. She's gonna read she's reading the questions to me to us.
Yes. And so Darcy did she actually send you a question or?
No, is she not there?
No, she was here, but I don't see her responding right now.
Let me see if she
question.
I'm gonna text her.
Okay. All good. But I just read the order. It's Darcy, Nancy, Johnny, Rachel, and Belinda. And if you just came in, you guys, because I know there's a few of you that just came in while we wait for Darcy's question. I want to there it is.
Okay.
So I want to remind you that we just announced a Lionsgate Masterclass that is happening on the 8th of August, and there's a link below to sign up for it. And in the beginning of the video, we talked a lot more about it, so you can watch that after we're done with the readings and find out all about it.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the question. I've done so much work on myself. I get now the reason of my childhood trauma and all. I cried a lot and feel good about myself, yet nothing is going well. My son, love, business. Given up to God, happy and sad, ? Any advice, please? Okay. So basically there's there's a lot going on. She's been doing a lot of work. And Let's see. Let's see what your spirit guides want to tell you. What's important for you to know right now in this moment. That's how I'm going to approach this reading.
I like that approach.
Okay. Oh my God. Wait, I just want to show this real quick. Dude, the lion and the lamb. What? That's crazy.
Can't make this stuff up.
What? Wait, what? Okay. So actually, that's such a powerful like duality right there. Okay, so let's start with your gene key. So the 63rd gene key is what you got, and it is the gift of inquiry. So the shadow is doubt, which how crazy is it that your question is very much has to do with like feeling doubtful right now of like, am I doing this right? Like what's going on? If I'm working on it, why does everything feel like it's going wrong? You know, like that there, I think that you might be doubting yourself. That's the shadow. This moves to the gift of inquiry and then eventually to the city of truth. Like boom, you know, to actually seeing the truth. The human logical mind is simply not designed to be certain of anything other than paradox. My gift to you. This is your message. I come to celebrate your love of inquiry, but also remind you that your inquisitive mind and gift for doubting are best used in service of the world, not in service of beating yourself up. Whoa. See if you can remain genuinely curious about life without insisting on finding answers. Stay open to learning as your understanding of life becomes increasingly complex and paradoxical. Be curious about your own suffering, for it will open your compassionate heart. One day your brilliant mind will lead you back to yourself. And how could it not? You are forever intertwined with everything you've ever learned. Wow. Oh my God. That's amazing. And then the lion and the
Beautiful.
lamb. The lion and the lamb are like, you know, we often think of like the lion being the one that like eats the lamb. You know, like I just feel like there's just like strong polarity between these two energies. The lion is like strength and courage, and the lamb is like innocence and like vulnerability, you know?
I always think of how in the Bible it talks about
Right.
the lion lying down beside the lamb. You know, like, and you see pictures of that representing like
It's crazy that these came out together.
Peace.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's like it's being in your strength and how that is your vulnerability. Like you're being vulnerable and like moving through life, the ups and the downs and the struggles and all that stuff. That is not a weakness. That's actually a strength. Like,
yeah.
And you have to like sit with the lion has to sit with the vulnerability, with the fear, and not attack, you know? And that takes a lot. And I think this is like very, very powerful message of the universe asking you to just be in your strength. And what is that strength? It's like be with the good and the bad in your life. What did you get?
Yeah, I want to also just say it reminds me like what that message about our minds, it always reminds me of like when there's ever a head versus heart decision, I always follow my heart, always, because here's the thing, your mind will always breed confusion. And the thing is, following your heart can lead you to be hurt. It really can, but being willing to do that requires strength, I think. I think it's a strong thing to follow your heart. And you do sometimes have to, take that back at a certain point. But that's why you have to do that, is because you can overthink something into oblivion and never have an answer. The mind can breed confusion. You've got also in your foundation here, Darcy, is the Hanged Man, and so there's a certain sense of stuck energy. But the great thing about the Hanged Man is, while you may feel that stagnation and like you're kind of scared because you're not going anywhere and you're just in this sort of limbo feeling, what's happening is you're being illuminated. You're gaining wisdom and understanding, and you're going to understand through your heart or your intuition why everything happened the way it did. And if you can accept that and not take on a victim mentality, the power attached to that wisdom and understanding is unlimited. It's unlimited. You have the Four of Swords. It is a time to rest and sort of
Wow.
recuperate. You have that energy, and I'll show you. The Energy Oracle card is literally the rest and rejuvenation card that you got.
What?
So I mean, it's all backing. I know. It's backing up this idea. You have the Seven of Swords also. The past is prologue in your situation, right? Everything you're experiencing right now that's messy and trudgery and frustrating, it's the result of everything that you've done and experienced. It's karma visiting you on this day, but guess what? It doesn't have to stay this way because you're moving out of it. You're gaining wisdom, you're gaining understanding, and all the karma that's coming in right now, you can shed it. The Seven of Swords is to be felt, is to be processed, and then shed, because you're still on the path toward that, right? That full moon representing all the deepest desires, all the energy in your destined path. Princess of Swords is here. I get that energy. Listen, I would probably be a little bitter too, a little frustrated, but like you said, you're having breakthroughs on top of breakthroughs. So because you are an evolved soul and an empath, you know that this energy, even though that's the physical energy that's kind of wanting to manifest because it's frustrating, it's easy to get mad and bitter and feel like a victim, you also know that's not you because you're stronger than that, and you're able to look at the big picture and see. Foundational energy of the Energy Oracle is the temple path. The universe is acknowledging you rest, you rejuvenate, you recover, you're on the temple path, and you know that. You know your path is not one that has a lot to do with financial ups and downs and everything else. It's about what's going on below, right? It's what's going on below has nothing to do with what we see here. And you know that you're on the temple path, and things are always, always, always giving you wisdom and understanding, just like King Solomon, right? We pray for wisdom and understanding beyond all else because we know that when we have wisdom and understanding, we're empowered beyond belief. That's where real power comes from. So just keep focused on that, and everything's going to work out.
I love that. Love that. And you got, with the Astro Dice, you got Mars in Pisces in the first house. The first house tells me that this is very much about you and your sense of self and identity. And when the minute you said you're about to turn 50, and what came to my mind was you're about to go through the Chiron return, or you're going through it. And that is a huge cycle astrologically where you start to step into your wisdom in this lifetime and the full healing of that journey. So Chiron in Aries is about feeling like, I don't know who I am. I don't know why I'm here. It's an identity crisis. And your whole life you have been looking to step more fully into who you are. But that search obviously goes in all different directions. I'd be very curious to know what your profile is in human design. But Mars is also the planet of action, and action in the sort of realm of Pisces is about a spiritual path. It's like, I just got this image of like Archangel Michael. It's about like grabbing your sword and being a warrior, a spiritual warrior, like a warrior of the light. And that very much comes back to this lion and the lamb. Like strength and vulnerability in the same place. That's the warrior of the light. Like, this is literally describes that. So the universe is asking you to be ready for life, be ready for the healing, but sometimes you have to have that sword ready.
That's so beautiful what you just said, Jai, and it brought back something that I wanted to say to you, Darcy. The strength and vulnerability, or strength through vulnerability too. It brought back something that I posted the other day that I saw that was so profound and beautiful. It said, true healing is not becoming the best version of yourself. True healing is being able to allow the worst version of yourself to be loved. That's true healing, to be able to stand at your worst and seeing yourself at your worst and allow yourself to be loved in that place. That's healing. So, that's beautiful.
Love it. Okay. Thank you, Darcy.
Thanks,
okay.
Darcy.
Next we have Nancy. So go ahead and put up your question. After Nancy, we have, Johnny, then Rachel, then Belinda, and then Zainab. Always have a blast with this stuff.
I know, it's so fun. It really is so fun. I can't wait for Lionsgate now. Lionsgate needs to come tomorrow. I feel like a little kid, like counting down to Christmas. Come on, Lionsgate.
I know.
We're going to have so much fun. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So make sure that you have your question ready so that when we get to your turn, that the whole process goes like very smooth. It's easier for us than like, you know, sitting here kind of waiting. And also make sure that you're not watching in the delay. So like check at the very bottom of the video if you're on your phone or if you're on like computer, that little red line that shows you like where you at in the video has to be like scrolled all the way to the right for you to be actually watching in real time, because sometimes you're watching like slightly delayed, which is what causes you to like answer us the like after the fact. But anyways, here we go. So here is Nancy's question. It's a love reading. And the question is Trey from the gym looking for a romantic relationship or friends?
Okay.
Let's see. And what's the animal spirit for Nancy? All right. So on my end, we have the 7th gene key. This moves from the shadow of division to the gift of guidance to the city of virtue. The real leader is the ultimate listener. My gift to you. I am here to share that true leadership is not about forcefully imposing an agenda or interfering in others' lives. It is about lovingly empowering them from behind the scenes. Be not driven by the fear of oppression or love of power, but by profound love of service. I am here to provide you with true guidance. I come to recognize the wise, free leader in you and to help you trust in your own direction. I am listening. I feel like what this tells me is that there's guidance that you have within yourself to truly, when you tap into the energy of this person that you know, that's currently in your life, and really, you know, tap into it and like feel into what is the answer to this. I feel like the guidance is there, just waiting for you to like, I don't know. To me, I have this inner vision thing in my human design. So I have to close my eyes and I can see a lot with my eyes closed. It's really crazy, but that's what I'm getting. It's like, close your eyes and feel into it. And like, honestly, like use your intuition to decipher. But the guidance is also the nightingale. And the nightingale is like, it's about singing, but singing your truth. It's the true voice that comes through you. And also this goes with when you are your true self, people truly see you and they see your beauty. And I feel like that's what the universe wants you to focus on, is be your true authentic self. Trust your own intuition and tap into, is this person really for me? You're interested, probably. But is this a real connection? Like once you go a little bit deeper and ask yourself, is this something that feels good, you know? But the guidance is there, and it's really about speaking your truth. The other thing too, if I was going to answer that question with these cards, I would say that there is a bit of like interest, but the interest is related to like your authenticity. So you have to truly be yourself in order for this to like move forward, if it's something that you actually want to move forward. So that's what I got.
Very nice. So yeah, similar. I kind of have some similar things to say to what Jai said, but a little bit different too. I see you've got the moon here in your foundation, which is interesting. So it definitely is time for you to really feel into to yourself and go within and figure out exactly what you want from this. And the reason I think she's right about that, and that I kind of second that, is because when I look at the way you two are coming out, Trey is coming out as the King of Cups, which is very emotional. You're coming out as the Princess of Wands. So what I get from this is that actually you are in very different energies, and what maybe sparked your interest may have been like a physical attraction to him. At least that's what the card feels like to me. And then what he's actually looking for is, he wants he's looking for what you probably want him to be looking for, which is like Ten of Cups, true love. He really is sincerely looking for that. But I'm wondering, is that what you see in him, or is it more because the Princess is obviously, it's not a fully developed energy yet, and the Wands is, there's passion, there's fire, but Cups is definitely, these are different energies. They're both good and nothing bad, but they're different. He's a King of Cups, you're the Princess of Wands, so there is a sort of a juxtaposition there about the energies. There's potential though, and that's what really matters. There is an attraction and there's potential. You've got the Sun card, major arcana, Leo energy. There's enough energy to just shine it all over the place, right? My Venus is in Leo, and Venus is in Leo at this time, about to retrograde. And if you ever date someone whose Venus is in Leo, we just want to like pour the love out all over the person we love, and just, but we expect the same in return. So it's like there is that catch to it. We want to give, but then if we're not getting it back, it gets a little janky. So I love that this card is coming out because there's a lot of potential, but you guys need to find the similar energy at least, or some kind of common ground there. Got the Four of Wands though, so there is a gateway opened up right now. Whoa. And it's ready for something to happen. Energy Oracle says adjacent possibilities. So he's interested in finding love, and he's probably got his eye out. He's scanning the world, the gym, everywhere for love. You are obviously, we're all looking for that, so you too. But with adjacent possibilities, it means this could happen, and there's also a lot of other options for you out there and for him. You both have many options, but the Happy Family card came out, which is very similar to the Ten of Cups,
and that's very Cancerian too.
Very, yes. And so, a lot of water energy, a lot of feeling. So when you ask what he's looking for, we know what he's looking for. He's looking for the real thing, right? He definitely is King of Cups, basically. Ten of Cups, Happy Family. I would definitely go within though and ask, what is this person looking for? Princess of Wands. Is this just representing the initial spark and you want the same things as him? Or is this representing that maybe you're not sure if you do, that if he really reciprocated fully what you're wanting right now, would you maybe then realize, I was just more attracted? And I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking because that's coming out and it's not showing that Queen of Cups matching his energy. So you don't want to jump in with him if you don't feel exactly the same depth of connection as he does. If it's potential for growth and it's there, good. I love it. But make sure that we don't want to ever mislead someone. So I would definitely go within and see what you're feeling. I think that was a great piece of advice, Jai, and it runs straight through. The thread runs straight through.
Yeah,
with every
like
card
being
I got.
your truth. What is your truth? What do you know?
Right.
What do you? And it's funny because now that you've said you're reading, I'm thinking about just the fact of the question being asked. It shows that little bit of like doubt. Maybe the doubt is within yourself and not the other way around.
Because remember, that's so true. And so, Nancy, remember, everything that we experience external is really us pushed out. So if you're wondering if he's reciprocating the feelings on a deeper level, and I've experienced this in relationships where it took me a long time to figure out it was like me that was not paying attention, like the red flags come from within us sometimes, and we're showing them to ourselves. And when you ignore a red flag that you've shown to yourself, you're literally ignoring your internal message. So ask yourself, what is it that you want from him? What do you want him to want from you? And is everything I'm showing matching what you truly want from him? And if it is, awesome.
Because that's what he's coming to the table with, right?
What's that?
Because that's what he's coming to the table with.
Right. He's coming to the table. He's ready. He's like, I want to love someone. I want to find someone to love and to just pour all of my heart into. And very, very Cancerian, like he may look a little protected, have that shell, but underneath it's just gooey, so yeah.
That Cancerian is really beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah. And you pulled the Sun card, and I got the Sun in the Astro dice, and you got a lot of Cancerian energy, and I pulled the Cancer sign. So Sun in Cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
something I've learned for the first time in my life this past year, I dated someone with the Sun in Cancer, and I've learned, guys, Cancerians can be very loyal, emotionally connected, and it's a beautiful thing. They have to feel safe, though. They have to feel safe. That's a big one for a Cancerian. So. Well,
yeah, because it's the crab.
Yeah,
and the reason they have the protective shield is because they're very soft inside.
They're so soft.
They have to feel safe. Yeah. So the Sun in Cancer in the 12th house. And so this to me tells me it matches too with the Nightingale card, which is about inner truth and your core self. So obviously sun in Cancer is the sun is the soul. Cancer is that nurturing love, very much like everything that Jason just mentioned. And then the 12th house is spirituality. So this is about tapping into, this is a spiritual connection that has the potential to like be really beautiful and like connected in a higher frequency. And that's what the 12th house is. So yeah, I really feel like it's up to you to show up fully for what you want or not, you know?
Yeah, I just want to add one more thing, because here's the thing. When I look at this King of Cups, there's a lot of moon energy, which is good, right? And then when I look at your Queen of Wands here, there you can see the sun in the background, right? Oh, wow. And that's not bad that there's sun and moon energy, but it is kind of a little role reversal because the sun is masculine energy and the moon is feminine. And what I do want to say is, one message that does come through with the sun peaking up there is make sure that your interest isn't in more about like wanting to be out and be seen with him on some level, and not and because he doesn't care about being seen and, you know, like the social aspect of the relationship. He's very much looking for someone to love him and to love. So that could be a sticking point down the road if there is that aspect. I don't know. I'm just reading what I see. So hopefully it helps.
I love that. That's really good. That's a really good example of what we were talking about earlier. Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Nancy. Next we have
Thanks, Nancy.
Johnny or Joni. I'm sorry, I can't read this word. I just can't. So if you're here, because I haven't seen your name in the chat at all, if you're here, will you please put up your question? And after Johnny, we have Rachel, and then Belinda, and then Zainab, and then I think that's it, but I'm gonna double check it real quick. Yeah, so far that's what we got. Awesome.
So it's Joni, then who? Joni,
Rachel,
Belinda,
Zainab. Yeah.
We're going through them tonight fast, guys. If you want to get on this, get on it. We're moving through these.
Yeah. It's good.
Good readings. And sometimes when they flow like that too, it does seem to move faster. Like when you just like, they come out so clear. And the cards seem to be in tandem really well tonight too, your cards and mine. So this is good.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
So my AC, the butterfly, is Johnny. Her question, or is it, yeah, right? It's your she. Why? I keep feeling she energy. So anyways.
Yeah.
How does the year of 2024 look for me? I love this question.
24. Okay, cool.
She's like getting ready for it. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, that Capricorn full moon has everybody planning.
It does. That's crazy. All right, 2024. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what's going to be fun. So, you get the 15th gene key. Moves from the shadow of dullness to the gift of magnetism to the city of fluorescence. One of the great challenges for modern humanity is to learn how to slow down. My gift to you. If a country girl like me can find magic in the dullest places, so can you. I'm here to tell you that you mustn't fight the dullness or it won't work. You have to lean into it. You have to embrace it with your whole entire self. You have to slow down. I know it's hard. It may even feel scary. But if you do that long enough without judging yourself for being lazy, you're very likely going to find yourself feeling pretty excited about life and with an irresistible magnetism gleaming out of your beautiful eyes, and you won't even need a reason for it. Oh, I actually think that's really beautiful. And then the card that you got is the very last card of the animal deck is the Cosmic Egg. I love this. So the Cosmic Egg is completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The Cosmic Egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and openness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not yet been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract, written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. There's a message like coming through really strong. If you feel like useless, or like shit's just not working out, or like nothing's happening, this is telling you that you have to slow down, right? It was like the slow down and allow the magic to like unfold, because there's magic there, but maybe right now you're just like not feeling it. And so you're like, it's crazy. The questions to me speak a lot. You're asking about 2024, but it's barely July. So like, what's wrong with 2023? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with right now? Maybe right now life just feels shitty. So you're like looking ahead at like, maybe next year is going to be better, right? But if you keep projecting that onto the future, it'll never show up here in the moment. So anyways, that's what I got.
Amen. To manifest tomorrow, you have to feel tomorrow today. You have to feel that now. And here's the thing. I'm seeing the same thing I just saw exactly in the card. So yes, foundationally, 2024 looks awesome. It's forward movement, 8 of Wands. Boom, a big leap, right? But what's going on to get you there? You've got the 4 of Cups. So you're coming out of this, like, that's depression. I mean, the 4 of Cups is a sense of depression or missing. I've often heard really good readers in different scenarios describe this as a feeling of missing the boat, like a feeling of having missed the boat. So maybe something has happened where you're just frustrated with what's going on right now. But look, Temperance is here. That's waiting for the magic to happen, like letting the universe. I don't know why I'm turning this the wrong way. Waiting for the universe to do it, because this is the divine universe moving the pieces around for you to so that you can experience the magic. You've got Queen of Wands energy in your foundation. You are capable of co-creating, deliberate creation, anything you want. You've got that. I know you do. I mean, you've got that. If you've got Queen of Wands energy, you can do this. You got this, man. Like, it's all here for you. Now, there is divine timing at work here, but with Temperance happening, start manifesting now. Be present in the moment. And do you know how powerful your manifestations are when you can ignore everything going on around you and feel a high vibration inside despite what's going on? That is powerful. That's how you really turn things around. God knows I feel for you. Like, it's hard, but whenever I've learned when things are going the worst and I'm feeling so down and sad, that's when I look at it as an opportunity to practice being a master freaking manifester. And I'll feel my feelings, but then I will sit in it and I will go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will just raise that vibration as high as I can, because I know that's the wheel. That's the wheel. That's how you get out of it, you know? And it's going to get better. It can get better even quicker, though, if you're ready. You've got in your Oracle card the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So is the second chakra the solar plexus?
The sacral.
What's the second? Sacral. So your sacral chakra is what's in need of healing right here. Okay. And then you've got man holding a coin. Very interesting. Earth energy, man holding a coin. So there's something going on here. It could literally be about a man and money, or it could be something more grounding or consistent in a relationship. But then you've also got blossoming abundance coming in 2024. Blossoming abundance. I love it.
That's the cosmic egg. Yes.
Right?
And then you also got Mars. So Mars has been coming up. It's like a theme. Mars is action and drive. You got to, like, boom, step up. It's you who has to make it happen. And you did get Mars in Pisces in the 6th house. So the 6th house is about being present. It's about being right here in the moment. So she mentioned that she has this, issue with worrying and stressing about the future. So bring it back to right here. Like, because Pisces is spirituality, but Pisces is also escaping. So like when you think too much about the future, you're escaping your life. Like it's a form of escaping actually living and being in the moment. And the universe wants you to be in the moment. That's how you live life. Yes.
That's so beautiful. And I have to say this. This is kind of geeky and dorky, but I have to say this. I learned this like saying a long time ago, and it goes like this. Now is a gift. That is why it's called the present. To be fully enjoyed, it must be unwrapped from the mistakes and guilt of the past and the worries of the future. In other words, you gotta stand in the now. You can't be worrying about tomorrow. You can't be wishing you had done something differently yesterday. You can't enjoy the present and appreciate the moment if you're worried or regretting. Worried, regret. That's all tomorrow holds is worry. All yesterday holds is regret. Stay in the now. That's how you manifest.
That's the magic
properly
of the cosmic.
That's the magic.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's like, it's right here. It's right here.
Right here.
You just be here now. There's all these Nako songs always come through my head. He actually has a song called Slow Down, which is really good. And then he has another one called Be Here Now.
Get out your guitar right now and sing I Take Another Step. I'm just kidding. Right now. Right now. Let's have a concert.
I love it.
Group readings. I want a concert. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. Rachel, she's freaking ready. I would love advice about Titus, please. We have been on and off dating for almost 4 years. There's a lot of love and also wounding. He came back towards me recently. Does he have pure intentions? Okay, very clear question. I like the clear questions. Thank you. You're welcome, Mayasi, the butterfly. She said Johnny is her dad's name. We're sitting over here like, is it Johnny? Too funny. Okay. So
they probably appreciate how we can get stumped over the most mundane things. We can give you the most epic reading, but we can get stumped over the most mundane things. That's the human in all of us,
Yep.
We all are on equal footing.
I love it. Okay. So does he have pure intentions? Let's answer that question. Okay. So the gene key that you get is the 61st gene key. Shadow of psychosis. Okay. Gift of inspiration and city of sanctity. Creativity is the single most important gift for drawing humanity out of its mass psychosis. This is interesting. My gift to you. I come to say that you cannot force or predict inspiration. The muse appears on her own terms in her own timing. She entered your life as a pressure, beckoning you into the unknown, calling you inwards and back to your origins. She's not always about fun and games. Sometimes she comes to dismantle your way of thinking and to shake up your entire grasp of reality and your ability to love. To welcome her into your life, you must practice immense patience and trust. Wow. Be willing to receive your inner secrets, truth, and the mystery that is all around you, even when you can't feel her. Know that she is working behind the scenes. Don't look for spirit outside of yourself. Be spirit. Wow. So this is another message that is similar to the message we've been getting, that this is about you. Like, I don't know why. I mean, it's true, right? We know this. This is like the laws of the universe. What's outside of us is what's within us. We're like, everything is a mirror to what's within. And like the questions we ask, the things we worry about, the things, it's all just inside of us. And that's what I'm getting with this message as well, is there's a trust that is maybe not lacking. The moment I said that, I saw the 4444 of my Wi-Fi connection thing. Anyways, that was crazy. So there's a trust that is deep within that you may not be in. And so the worry comes in when we don't trust, right? When it's like a bit of like trying to control things that we can't control. You know what I mean? You did get the gazelle, and the gazelle I know is about, is it a fire? Yeah, it's a fire element animal, but it is about gentleness and grace. And that is also the message of like, slow down and approach this with gentleness, heightened awareness and ability, and vulnerability. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, time, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hyper-vigilant. Yep, I feel this in you for sure. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. What? Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. Yeah. Love that. That's what I got.
That's beautiful. And I agree. There is a mirror here. And I would ask, based on your question, are your intentions pure? And I think your initial answer, of course, is going to be yes. But I would say look deeper, because I see a lot of attachment in this connection, a lot of attachment and a lot of like maybe even some runner chaser energy. And I would say when you guys have been through so much, like you said, a lot of love, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, we hold on to things for not always the best reasons, and we use love. I think, and I'm talking not about you, even myself. I think we sometimes use love as an excuse to hold on to something. And true love is wanting someone else to be truly happy and whole, whatever that means for them.
Wow. Yeah.
I get the sense there's pure intentions on both sides, and then there's also selfish intentions on both sides of this connection. So there's no, trust me, please don't get upset. There's no judgment when I say that, because I'm the same way. We're human, right? I mean, in relationships, we can very, very well think our intentions are pure, but when you love someone and you want something from them, and there's attachment, there's more than just pure intentions. So there's both, is what I'm getting. You have the attachment card that came out and gave the message from the energy oracle, and you also have the storm warning card.
Oh my god.
So this thing is still
intense,
I mean,
dude.
this connection it's one of those ones. I have no doubt there's a great deal of love in this connection. There's also a great deal of codependence and stuff like that. It's human. But there's a lot of beauty here. There's root chakra healing in need here. You've got a need of root chakra healing on both of your parts. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, and that is a big symptom of a relationship that has like the codependence and stuff. And then you get, as it goes down over time, 3-4 years in, you start to see things like this come up for healing. There might also be some. You've also got the woman holding a coin card. I don't know what that's really about, but that does to me speak to you having a little bit more sense of responsibility in this, maybe, or holding the responsibility in some ways. That's good. I mean, it's good that someone's being responsible here, or trying to be, and I respect that. The Justice card is upright, so it's interesting, because this reminds me of an experience I've been through. There's so much love, and when there's so much love, and a lot of it is unconditional, I think the big question isn't to ask about what anyone's intentions are, because it's always going to be mixed. But I think the big question is, how long do we keep fighting for something when the truth is, the real answer that we've probably gained a long time ago, but we're just continuing some cycles, is to learn to love each other in the most mature, unconditional, spiritual way. And that might not include doing what you've been doing for the how many nth time again. It might include taking a different approach, and maybe even taking some space time for a longer period until some things heal, because this person also has the Emperor card coming out, so he wants to be in control a little bit too. And you do have the Ten of Wands, so the Ten of Wands does suggest like another cycle coming to an end, and another one trying it again. Right. So yeah, I think yes, his intentions are pure. They're also maybe a little selfish, but it's mirrored, So that's all I've got.
Dude, so I also pulled with the Astro dice. I pulled Uranus, which is change, transformation, like something new, something different, like changing up.
The longer
routine.
we try to force something, the more the universe is going to push change on us, you know?
Yeah. It came
the
out
love is so
Taurus.
beautiful, though.
Are you a Taurus? I can't remember exactly. And I've done so many readings, I forget what year. But are you a Taurus? Anyways, I pulled Uranus in Taurus, which is literally shaking up the foundations. So this totally resonates with what Jason is saying, is like, it might be time for something different. It might be time.
Yeah, to try something new.
Yeah, to do it in a different way, to approach it in a way that is, you know, you guys have never before. And then the 11th house came in. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say, like, I'm not saying leave this person in the dust, that they're a throwaway. No, there's so much love here, but I don't know if what you've been doing is the way to go. Maybe distance, detachment, and then down the road trying a disinterested attempt at friendship. I don't know, but there's something that's got to shift.
The 11th house is the house of friendships. What the fuck?
It's coming through strong.
This is like crazy.
The real answer is not maybe the answer either one of them wants, but it's special too, nonetheless. Very special.
And if Uranus is on, okay, so whoa, you just revealed a lot. So she said, yes, she's a Taurus sun and Venus, and currently Uranus is on his Chiron. If he has Chiron in Chiron in Taurus.
Imagine how hard it is for them to let go for long.
But that means his Chiron is on her sun.
Wow.
And her Venus. So that
explains a lot,
right?
And the Taurus energy.
The drawing in is like it's a healing journey. It's not really. Yeah. It's meant to be difficult. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Like there's.
But don't mistake what she's saying for saying like you're supposed to dig in and be in a situation that's not working. Like it is supposed to be difficult, but maybe what you learn from that is not what you think it's about learning. I don't know.
Something different needs to come out of this for it to feel better. That's definitely the overlying message. Yeah. I think it needs to change. Something needs to change. It can't be the same as always.
Some things are really worth fighting for, but then the question is like, does it need to be a fight? Like maybe there's another way to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I love that. Yeah, she says she's definitely resonating with everything. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Rachel.
Awesome.
So next we have Belinda, and here's her question.
Thank you, Rachel.
What is my focus for the rest of the year? There is a lot to do. I want to use my time wisely. Oh, I love this question. Okay.
I'm telling you, we're still in that Capricorn full moon energy. It's like everyone wants to feel that stuff.
So what to focus for the rest of the year? Animal spirit. What to focus on for the year? What animal can give us some insight here? I'm sorry. Belinda's a really powerful being. Let's just say that. She's doing a lot of amazing stuff in the world. So love that. Thank you for coming in. And she's also a projector. Okay. So what to focus on? The 43rd gene key, gift of insight, shadow of deafness, gift of insight, city of epiphany. Every human being is born to be a rebel in the sense of filling a space in the world that cannot be duplicated by another. My gift to you. I am here to invite out the rebel in you, the poet, the lover, the mad scientist, the revolutionary. There is something only you can do, something your entire life has prepared you for. It is time to take a risk, to shake up a system. Oh man. Whoa, that just got chills. You may make waves. That's okay. Whatever you do, stop listening to the status quo. This is not about venting or blaming. This is about being creative and being open to love. You don't have to know where exactly you're headed or why in order to trust your inner voice. As you courageously forge a new pathway, don't be surprised if your timing gets better and breakthrough insights come your way. Dare to be who you are, and you will ignite the creative rebel in others wherever you go. Dang, that's intense. And the animal, this is going to be crazy. The animal spirit, like basically that representing the rest of the year for you, is none other than the dragon. So this is about seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see the beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. This is huge. These cards really speak for themselves. I don't really have to say anything else.
I don't even know if I can contribute to this, but I'm going to try. Wow. So in your seriously, that's an epic 2 cards. In your foundation, you have the 9 of Cups. So, and in this specific deck, it's very much romance oriented, love. But the 9 of Cups is just such an abundant energy. It's like overflowing with abundance, right? So that's what's coming for you. It's a process. You've got 2 major arcana here coming out. You've got the Strength card and then the Fool card. And the result of the Strength and the Fool card, you have the 10 of Cups. Yes, lady, 10 of Cups. What are you going to do?
Damn.
What now? 10 of Cups. Strength, the Fool, 10 of Cups. I mean, come on. I don't know. That's just it's good.
That is totally really adding to this.
Don't let yourself get... I guess it's amazing stuff. Don't let yourself get caught up in anxiety. You've got a little warning here. Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. You are a projector, right? So manage that energy, right? That's coming in, how you shine it back out, because you've got good things. You've got the angel of balance wanting to help you do that, right? Angel of balance.
The pyramids on
then you've
back.
got 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Throat chakra, lady. Throat chakra. Speak those words. Gabriel. Speak things into existence. Archangel Gabriel.
It's
all
messenger.
About messages.
Yeah.
The messenger. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Oh my God. Okay.
Beautiful.
And you got Jupiter, right?
Beautiful.
The biggest planet, the planet that enhances everything, magnifies everything, in the sign of Virgo. So magnifying that energy of Virgo, I feel like there's something freaking huge. This is huge. This is a lot. Getting all those major arcana, the dragon, 40, this is big. So there's big shoes to step into. So that's Jupiter, right? Big. So what is Jupiter helping you with? Get organized, figure shit out, get detailed, organize yourself, so that at least as all this stuff happens and unfolds, you at least feel some kind of security within yourself. And then you also got the 5th house. The Virgo is also the energy of being present too. Just observe, because that's what Virgo does. They always watching and analyzing. And then the 5th house is creativity. So Jupiter also magnifying your creativity. So flow and be in your flow, but also have some kind of foundation, some kind of structure, some kind of organization that allows you to be in your creative space without overwhelming you. Because this is going to be a lot. That's what we're getting. Boom.
I love it.
That was epic.
Boom. I love it.
Yes.
Epic. You can't beat those cards, man. Dang.
Yeah.
That's a reading I'm jealous of. I am peanut butter and jelly.
Jelly belly. Okay. Zainab.
Yep.
Zainab is next. And Zainab is the last one on our list. So when we're done with her, if no one else gets on, we're finished. Or if you want to get on the list, get on it now.
Get on the list.
So
get on the list right now. Tell us. Tell us now. Come on, get on the list.
She says all spot on. Thank you to the both of you. You're welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome. All right.
Thank you.
Here we go. Yeah, man, that
We love
freaking
it.
Capricorn full moon was, dude, that
The
was,
dragon.
yeah, that Capricorn full moon was on my Jupiter, on
Right?
on my progressed full moon. And I mean, that, no wonder.
No wonder you said it when I asked you. You were like, "It's up and down, up and down." No wonder you said it was up and down.
Well,
I
because
remember
I
asking
felt
you, and you were like, "Up and
amazing.
down."
I felt amazing one evening, and then the next
Yeah.
morning I was like, rah, like not, felt crazy and like totally
Same.
moody. And then I felt amazing that evening.
Same.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Anyways, Zainab says
Yeah,
messages.
it was intense.
Yeah. So Zainab, messages from spirit general.
What did she say?
Messages from spirit.
Messages from spirit general. Got it.
General. Okay, let's see what we get. All right. And what is your animal card? Oh, someone just sent a message that she wants us to wait for her. she's like panicking over there that we're gonna like hang up on her. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. You get the 40.
Just send it in. We got you.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. The 40-second gene key. So the shadow is expectation. The gift is detachment. Oh, wow. And the city is celebration. Detachment represents the process of letting go of control over your life, physically, mentally, and emotionally. My gift to you. I bring to you the gift of non-attachment. I'm here to remind you that everything in life must come to an end so something new can be born. It is time to surrender to your life and accept your death. Okay. This does not mean you stop desiring, caring, or feeling. In fact,
I have to interrupt you. Zainab, I know you don't mind me sharing this. She lost her father just about a little over a week ago.
oh my God.
So this message is literally on the nose. But keep going.
Whoa. In fact, I want you to feel and breathe even more intensely than you ever have. Nor does this mean you can't hold expectations. Just hold them lightly without attachment. Trust the intelligence of your life with its ebbs and flows, joys and pains. Even the most sorrowful states can be enjoyed if you can let your attachments fall away. Remember, you are an unfolding tale, its author and reader all at once. Never miss an opportunity to celebrate your magnificent self and life. Wow. And yeah, the animal that you got is the cheetah. So the cheetah, I mean, from what we know of the cheetah, right? It's an animal that actually most of the time it's stationary. Like we know that the cheetah like runs at like, it's one of the fastest runners, right? But it's not running like that 24/7. The cheetah is like a burst of like energy that comes and then goes, right? It's a solar force, it's action, it's achievement, it's masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Whoa. That's deep.
That is really on point. So first of all, I just want to say the cards acknowledged that I've got here, they really acknowledge the change that's happening, the transition that's happening in your life. You have the Six of Swords, meaning you are moving into a new phase in life, right? A phase that might challenge you in different ways, but is going to feel much more at peace than you've been in a long time because you're learning to make your own decisions about how you feel about things. No one else is going to be able to influence you anymore. You're stepping into your adult awareness in a way that you maybe haven't until now. You've got the Three of Pentacles happening, a new beginning and building a new life, something new happening, and the Four of Wands beside that. So there's an opportunity now. There's something opening up that's allowing this to happen. A lot of balance happening for you, balancing, right? And you're coming through this in a beautiful way. I just want to say in your foundation, You have a watcher. You've got this Prince of Cups over here. Oh, there it is. Can you see this person? He's watching you, the Prince of Cups. Definitely like H energy, very much H energy. And then you've got the Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords, very much she energy, and that's you. So, don't let yourself mistake this energy that wants to come in and offer you something, some kind of empathy. Don't mistake it. If it's taking time, don't mistake it for someone not caring or getting annoyed, because she can get a little irritable with that sword in her hand. Just saying. In your energy oracle, what's very interesting is the Deceit card is here. No longer are you going to trust the stories that other people tell you, especially familial. You're gonna make your own choices and decisions about what's true and what's not. Because in your foundation here, you've got Archangel Metatron and the sixth chakra. Your third eye is opening up. So your third eye is going to see the truth no matter what he, she, or they tell you, okay? He, she, or they may not know. They only know their own experience. They don't know the whole story, right? So you don't trust this, because there's deception involved in that. You trust this, the third eye. You've got the message. You've got the answer, okay?
And
that's what I got.
And look at this. We pulled Saturn, and Saturn is the father.
Ooh.
So Saturn in
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Saturn in Libra in the second house. Libra is about balance. I mean, I feel like this message is definitely coming from him to you. He's wanting you to just find balance. Come back to balance in your life. The second house is about feeling secure. Like you probably feel lack of security because of this transition that you're going through. It's like, it's huge, right? But he's asking you to just be in your how can you find more balance in your life, and how can you step more into feeling more secure about yourself, more strong, more confident. That's the message.
Yeah, so beautiful, Jai. And I think that Deceit card is really from him too. It's like he wants you to make your own decisions about going forward, how you view things. Don't let anyone else influence you with their own stories that they tell in their head. You choose to see your own. It's your turn to tell the story from your perspective. You get to tell the story now to your kids and to their kids. Nobody else gets to tell the story about him, but you do now. Okay. Thank you, Zainab.
Beautiful. Okay, so Tonya
Beautiful.
is next. And her question is, hold on, I'm responding to Zainab. She said, I'm feeling guilty about moving on to life. No, he wants you to move on. He wants you to be happy and move on. No person that passes away ever wants someone else to suffer. I can promise you that. Nope. And you know how you can honor him in the most beautiful way is, like I just said, you can honor him in the most beautiful way by picking up the torch and telling his story from your perspective, so that no one else can tell his story in a way that's not true. He's trusting you to tell the truth of his story to your kids and their kids and the next generations to come from your point of view and how you see things. Remember that, okay? And you can really honor him in that way. Yeah, I think that fear is, it's really just coming from you. You have to just let that go, because that's not the truth. No one that's passed on ever wishes someone else to suffer. Okay, so next we have Tonya. For those of you asking questions in the chat, I want to let you know that in order to get on the list, you have to send $33 to my PayPal account. The link is in the description of this video. Once you do and I get the notification, that's when I'll let you know. I'll call your name and then you can put up your question in the chat. So that's for Nitish and Jackie. And then Tonya, here is her question. She wants advice on her current situation. She just went through a very traumatic event. Okay.
We can do that.
Let's see. This card came out pretty strongly. I love it. It is the 44th, which is like, that number is really powerful, right? Okay. The 44th.
What number was it? 44?
44. Yeah.
Ooh, healing.
Yep. Okay. The 44th gene key, shadow of interference. Ooh, I wonder if that relates to what you're going through. The gift is teamwork and the city is synarchy. The gift of teamwork is therefore about recognizing who belongs in your life. Whoa. My gift to you. I come to remind you that you always attract the relationships that teach you exactly what you need to know in order to grow. The more you trust that people are in your life for a reason, the more you'll be able to learn the relational lessons you need to learn. And the better your judgment will be when it's time to choose new partners, friends, and collaborators. I want you to trust your instincts. Start smelling the people in your life. Ask yourself, who are my true allies? You have the potential to experience more trust, harmony, and teamwork in groups than you can possibly imagine. When you found your true team, your destiny will naturally and magically unfold. Whoa. And the animal that, do we have a moderator in the chat? The animal that you got is the elephant. And the elephant is all about its abundance, its opportunities, but Ganesh is the remover of obstacles, but also the placer of obstacles. And so it just really resonates with this message that like you attract exactly what you need to grow. Sometimes that's an obstacle coming into your life. Sometimes that's an obstacle being removed. Neither is right or wrong. And that's the lesson here, is that like allow whatever is unfolding to unfold, because it's exactly what, as hard as it is, and I don't know what was the trauma you went through, and I know that that's a difficult message to hear, but the basic energy that you are learning through this whole experience is to trust that it's actually, maybe as challenging as it is, exactly what you needed to learn and to grow, because that's the energy. It's all about growth. So that's what I got.
Okay, nice. So what I got for you here is similar. You've got the Magician card in your foundation. It's an opportunity for you to use your power, use your tools. You are in charge of your own healing, and you're in charge of whether you take on a victim mentality or not. And you're not a victim. You're so strong here, right? That's a beautiful thing. You've also got the Star card, another major arcana, which represents your transformation. So whatever this traumatic experience has been, it actually can be looked at through the silver lining of you're transforming for the better and becoming stronger. And it looks like it's somehow impacting a relationship of love with the Two of Cups as an outcome card. I think it's kind of one of those things where there is a juxtaposition here. You know, from great pain can come the most amazing experiences of joy and satisfaction, and I've had that. Sometimes the worst lows have been the precursors to some of the best highs in my life, and so you kind of have to take the bad with the good and the good with the bad. And I think as we grow and as we age, we learn that to sort of remember that the wheel's always turning, right? And what goes up will come down, but what goes down will come back up, and that's a beautiful thing about life, that the sooner we learn that, the better. And I think you know that, and you've got some good things coming in your near future. You have the yin yang card in your energy oracle, card number 22. 11, 11, 22, 44. There's healing, growth, opportunity, all intertwined here. Card number 2, the journey. You're embarking on a new aspect of your journey, and it's the sky is the limit and the future is unwritten, and it's all about what you choose to do with this energy. And how you down, or do you choose to see yourself as someone who has taken a licking and keeps on ticking and can do anything with the experience and wisdom and strength and hope that you've gained from this experience? And I see beauty, and I see a lot of opportunity here. So it's really good, really nice. That's
awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So my Wi-Fi is basically telling me that it's time to wrap it up. But I'm just going to share. Okay. Yeah. So this is the last one that we're doing, but I just want to share that you got Neptune in Virgo in the 5th house. And Neptune in Virgo is an interesting energy because it's the opposite of its home sign. And Virgo like rejects it's so much in the moment that it like doesn't allow its dreams to unfold. That's like the shadow, right? Like it like forgets its like spirituality. And that's what Pisces is spirituality, and like
Spices.
and Neptune is intuition. So it's about like let that Virgo side of you. I don't know what you have in Virgo in your chart, but there must be something there, something that's like keeping you too much in the reality and not enough in your dream space. Because to allow yourself to like really fully like activate your creativity, which this is the 5th house energy, you absolutely need to trust your intuition and trust your dreams, and like, you know, trauma and stuff like that, like is where reality hits in. And that's kind of Virgo. It's the present moment. It's like, oops, like reality hits and here we go. This is what happened. But somehow to reconnect to your intuition and to your gifts and to your ability to tap into like the wisdom, right? Jason. So that's what I got. So I hope that you enjoyed that message, and I hope that everybody enjoyed their message. And we do want to thank you everyone that got on the list tonight and got a reading, and we can't wait for our Lionsgate Masterclass that is happening on August 8th. Early bird discount going on right now until the 25th. Go register. It's going to be amazing. So Satnam, you guys.
Love you guys.
Have a beautiful weekend, and we will see you again very soon. Bye.